Hello everyone, my name is Chris and today I'm going to give you a tour of my garden and today is Friday 14th of July. I'm just going to show you what's growing in my garden. Um, a lot of things have happened now, but before we start, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are already a subscriber, I would like to say thank you so much for subscribing. So let's get started. All right, right here, this is an old dishwasher. I don't know if you can see it. Um, they look rather bent, but they seem to have been doing well. I don't know if there's anything in there, but we've had so much heat here, and it is what it is. So I'll see what comes up. And over this section, this is where I've got a lot of buckets. And in the buckets I grew some zucchinis, and I've already harvested some zucchinis. So as you can see, some of them are flowering. You can see the flowers there. And there's a zucchini hiding there right here. It's a big one. And then oh, it's a different type of zucchini again right here. This one is another small one coming out here. I think I'm going to get lots of zucchinis. And you can see the leaves, they are very nice and green, and they look very healthy. There's nothing underneath them. So this is another bucket. See zucchinis. Let's have a look and see if we've got any here. Oh yeah, we got this big one. It's coming out, another zucchini. So, and another small one coming out. Oh, there's quite a few here. I did see something there, so I gotta see what it is. And then I've got cucumbers. Go in a bucket. This is a bucket. You can see it's a blue bucket here. So I planted about six or seven seeds in this. It's beginning to flower. I don't know what's gonna come up. And over this one, this is like a raised bed made of tin. I planted some onions there. They don't seem to be doing well, but just a tiny little onion. They seem to be, I don't know, they seem to be very small, but these onions, they grow very big. And inside I also have this is a cushion squash in a small little pot here, as you can see. And it's getting bigger and bigger. Look. There's quite a lot of things happening around here. I've got all these buckets. I've got some food scraps, and then I added. You can see there's an avocado there. I've ordered some soil, and there's a little pepper there, but it doesn't really look very healthy. And then there's this plant here. This first time growing it. I can see it looks like a tomatillo. You can see there's a little thing coming out there. I was given this plant by a Japanese lady at allotment where I normally go to plant my other vegetables. And in these buckets I have some squash. A friend of mine gave me some seeds from England. So I'm trying out this squash and see what they look like. So they seem to be doing well in the bucket. I do have to do a bit of weeding. I've got a lot of weeds around. And I will come to this section. Let's go over this side first. And over here we also have more zucchinis. This is in a bucket or a tot, and then with a bucket there, as you can see. This one, the squirrels did a number on it, so it doesn't look very nice at all. And then we got this massive one right here, another one growing, and then you can see another one here. The squirrels did a number on it as well. It's quite a few. As you can see, they are really big. So what I did is in that torch, I put in a lot of kitchen scraps. You know, it's all like all the vegetables, leftovers from the stuff what we use in the house. So, yep. And then over here you can see some of these black beans are some of my compost. And in there I've got right here I've got a small little bucket. This one, very small. And I put in a zucchini seed in there, and I can see, let's go around, I can see a big zucchini right in there. Let's turn around and see. As you can see, the plant is doing very well. It's been raining, so it's doing well. So what I did is that in this big thing, that's my compost. It's like a black bean. That's my compost, and I put my bucket on top, my pot here on top of the compost, and then see, that's the zucchini there. And if I leave it for longer, it's gonna grow bigger. And you can see I also have lots of flowers. And that's another compost bin. And right here is my potatoes. So I put these potatoes in a cage, and you can see I put some hay, then soil compost, then hay, then compost, then hay, compost, and then I planted some potatoes in there. This is a weed coming. I need to get this off. That's a weed. I don't know what happened. I have a tomato plant coming out of here. See, some tomatoes here. Yeah. And I think I've got another tomato plant coming out right out there. As you can see, there's a small little tomato. Oh, I don't know what's happening. This maybe it's dry, needs more watering. I'll probably see. And then in here, another container. So I've got container on top of a container. So this is another container on top of this container right here. So you can see I got a zucchini right over there, and some flowers, and another zucchini over there as well. So I'm gonna be having so many zucchinis, I don't know what to do with them. So if you know what I can do with zucchinis, please say something or suggest something I can do. I just have too many zucchinis. So let's go this side. As I said, you can see I've got some weeds coming up. All these, I need to do something about them before they get out of hand. And I have some peppers. They are really growing nicely, but before they weren't doing very well. So those are peppers. What are they? They are purple beauty peppers. So we'll see what they will. I think that's a purple. Okay. And these ones are sweet pepper. On this side, they don't seem to be doing a little okay. I don't know. You can see these leaves are a little bit. I don't know. This one just fell out. And then I got a small little pepper that's just came up here. I don't know. This looks like a beet, does it? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a beet. I don't know. Yeah, another beet over there. Oh, these are chili peppers. Yes, these are chili. Um, and then on this side, oh, I got this is squash. This is some type of squash. I'm not sure what the name of the squash is, but a friend of mine in England gave me some seeds when I visited London. He lives in, is it Bradford? Yeah, Bradford in February this year. So he gave me some seeds. I planted some in my allotment, and then I planted some here. These ones, look at the size of the leaves. They are massive. They look very healthy. I don't see anything underneath. As you can see, the stems are doing fine. Yeah, so this whole section from there to about here, that's all the squash. And look at the size of this leaf, man. That's just huge. And it's really, I haven't seen any flowers yet. So, with squash, they tend to spread. So I will expect them to spread, I don't know, to wherever. And then in this bucket, I got zucchinis. Again, look at the plant. No, this is a tot, not a bucket. It's a tot, a black tot. So I usually put some kitchen scraps, composting in there, and then I just leave it. And then the next growing season, I just put some seeds in there. But look, man, look at the size of this zucchini. Look. And there's another one there, another one coming out there, and then I've got another small pot inside there. So this one is a smaller one, it's coming out. Then this whole section up to the end there, well, I'd planted some corn initially, and the squirrels dug up the corn. So I ended up planting some habanero peppers, but they don't seem to be doing well at all. So I don't know, maybe if I give them time, something will come up. What is this? Oh, okay. It's a weed. So I need to do a little bit of weeding. It's a little bit, I need to do a little bit more work. And over here, I got some okra. It's finally coming up. It's taken forever to come up. See, you can see that's my peppers, habanero peppers. They're not doing very well in there. So I don't know whether it's like I don't know what's going on. But I've got okra in there. It looks to be doing well. This whole bed from there to right there, it was okra, but it just wasn't doing well at all. So I ended up planting some habanero peppers. But after I planted the habanero peppers, the okra seems to be doing better than the peppers now. So we'll see. And then right over here, this is where I put some potatoes again. I don't know if you can. So some of the potatoes have been, like, look at the leaves. This is all, I don't know, insects. This is a weed. This is a weed coming out. I can take this off. And another weed right here. That's a weed. And then that's potatoes. I don't remember what variety I planted. This is potato. All the potatoes I've grown, we bought them in the shops. These were just like normal potatoes we bought in the shops. I left them, and then in the house, and they started to grow some shoots. So those potatoes are the ones I planted in there. It could be, all I know is that it could be some cushion squash, it could be cantaloupe, it could be anything, I don't know. Because what happened, I did not plant anything in this bed. there were so many seeds that when I was just composting my kitchen scraps. So I still have to find out what it is. It's a lot of flowers, which is good. You can see it's really, oh, there's a rabbit that lives right here. Oh, this is where it is. It made its home right here, the rabbit. And then I got a different variety of a squash. I think it's the same that you see over there. And look at that, man. That is zucchini. No, that's a zucchini, yeah. And another zucchini. Look at that. So I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll make zucchini soup or something like that. And then right on this side where you see all this netting and the hoops, that's my Swiss chard. I've forgotten what the name of the Swiss chard is, but I also have a different variety of Swiss chard in here. I got the red variety you can see over there. This is doing really well. I used to have problems with insects or whatever pests messing around with my vegetables, the Swiss chard. So I ended up, once I put these hoops and the net, I got this net from Amazon, and this is my second year using the net, and everything seems to be doing very well. The vegetables, as you can see, I got this nice reddish greenish Swiss chard. It's really so. I think last week we harvested lots and lots of vegetables. So, and there we are now. We got some more. So sometimes what I end up doing is I end up donating some. So this is one of the beds that has got vegetables. So we move on to the next bed, rice bed. These are tomatoes. Nothing is growing up yet because no tomatoes are growing up. I planted these tomatoes a little bit late because initially I planted some black tomatoes. They did not germinate. All the seeds did not germinate. So I ended up having to buy some potted tomatoes. So that was a little bit late. So yeah, and they are doing quite well. And then this one is, this one I got, somebody gave me this tomato plant from my allotment. He actually gave me two. When I planted the two tomato plants in there, I think the squirrels came. You know what the squirrels do, they destroy things. They dug one of them and left one. So I have one and it started to flower. So I think very soon I'll be expecting tomatoes. So, but last year, the black tomatoes, they did so well. This was like this whole 4x4 bed was like a big bush. So I don't know, this is Friday, July 14th. So we'll see. And then here I've got some beans. I don't know if you can see them. I've got all these strings I put. I got the bamboo poles. And you can see the beans are climbing on the poles and some are climbing on the leaves. And if we come to this side, you'll see. See? They're going up to there. You can see a little shoot coming up there. I don't know how long beans take, but last year I had some beans in. I think I had some. I don't remember the type, but I didn't. It was very bushy, but I didn't get any beans at all. So we'll see this year. but it looks like it's doing fine. And then over here I got some more vegetables. So I think I got some kale, collard greens, and Lucinato kale. So we've already harvested some vegetables from the 3 raised bed gardens, and this is the second one. And as I said, I'm using the nets to stop, all these insects or whatever, especially the white fly that comes and lays eggs underneath the leaves of the vegetables. And when these eggs hatch, then they destroy the plants, they destroy the vegetables. So this time around they can't get in, and I'm having a good harvest. So, and then another raised bed here. This one is just kale, I think. Yeah, kale. And it's also covered with the nets, and with these hoops. These hoops, I got them from a hardware store. This is just bamboo, I think, and then this is just a clip that's used to hold papers for a file. But it looks like it's doing fine. We've harvested here already. So very soon we'll be harvesting again. And then these last 2 tots, I grew basil in one of these, and then parsley. I planted a lot of seeds, but they didn't seem to do well. Only a few came out, only a few germinated. But yeah, this is really nice. I've already tasted some of this basil, and it's really nice, and it smells so good. I think this is, I don't know whether these are weeds or some basil coming up, or no, some parsley coming up. It could be parsley coming, I don't know. Maybe I have to be patient. But this is grown so big. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells so good. And then right over here I've got some of these. Oh, it's a zucchini thing again. Zucchini, or courgette as they call it in England. I think the squirrel has been trying to eat my so basically what I did, this is like a mesh, a wire mesh like this. I bought this from a hardware store, and then I put sticks at the bottom, some leaves, some compost, and I also have a little bucket right inside. Let me show you if I can. So these buckets, initially these weren't doing very well. Oh, let's have a look. Looks like some vine borer. So this bucket has got kitchen scraps in it. So, and then I got a hose at the bottom of the bucket. So I water this bucket, and then as the kitchen scraps, I put banana peels, orange peels, onions, any leftover vegetables fresh vegetables that we cut that we don't use. I put them in the buckets, and then as they decompose, they fertilize these plants, and they are so big. You would think I put some fertilizer in there, but I didn't do anything. It's just coming from the bucket. And right here, this is where I try to, but it's a little bit wet. I try to do basil. As you can see, some of it is coming up, but it's too wet. I don't know if this area is a little bit covered, so it doesn't get much sun. So we don't know. I mean, we're still in July, so we've got August, September, another couple of months before, and then there's nothing growing in here. It's just some composting. I got leaves at the bottom, and then I got some soil, and then the same thing with that one over there. What I'm growing, oh, this looks like it's got a face. Oh, just looking at it, that looks like you can see 2 eyes in the mouth. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time. So next time I think I'm gonna be posting, well, what can I do? I think I'll be harvesting some zucchinis in the next video. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.